War of the Monsters is one of those rare PS2 games that still has debug symbols, which means you can freely search through the functions and they all have these nice readable names. I was doing this recently and came across this one called UI Dev Main. It turns out jumping to it brings up this hidden developer menu. If this is called right before the game starts loading, it'll override choices made in the normal menus. So by telling the game to call this function instead of playing the final selection sound after choosing a level, it seems to work pretty well. You'll notice some interesting things in here, like Goliath Prime being selectable, even though he's pretty broken in-game, and a number of unfinished stages. Including this one that doesn't even have a name and pretty much breaks instantly. Like, it even screws with the pause menu font, so I'm guessing it's pretty old. There's also D mode, which I think stands for dummy since it stops you from being able to attack. Picking 3 Mile or Canyon 2 will load their adventure configurations with multiple Kineticlopses or Praetors. I haven't messed around with it too much, so there might be a few odd things you can get to happen based on certain combinations. Check the description for a patch file if you want to play around with this. The patch is for the US version of the game, but the menu's present in the European one too, as well as the old OPM demo. It looks a little different in that version and is barely functional because so much content was stripped out of it to make the demo, but it's cool to see that this survived all the way through to the final game.